What if improving your photography skills is actually the slowest way to grow a photography business? I know that sounds wrong, but here's the uncomfortable truth. The photographers who book consistently are not necessarily the most talented. And if you consider yourself highly skilled, that doesn't mean your business will suddenly run on autopilot. Talent without systems doesn't create consistency. I learned this the hard way. I spent years assuming that if my work was good enough and I put my heart and soul into it, clients would automatically have me on their radar. And sometimes they did, but often they didn't, and almost never in a predictable way. What changed everything for me was treating client acquisition as a system. Hey, I'm Tom, author of the 7-Figure Photography Business Secrets and founder of TomsWorldCollection, One Headshot, and TomsVisuals. I've made pretty much every mistake you can make in this business, and I've spent years documenting what actually works. Today I help photographers move beyond inconsistent bookings by building repeatable systems for getting found, building trust, and converting inquiries into real clients. Let me start with an uncomfortable definition of consistency. Consistency means you know where your next client is coming from before you finish your current project. It means your calendar fills without panic posting on Instagram or slashing your prices during slow months. And that's what this episode is about. This is episode 1 in a 5-part series on how to get photography clients. Today is the complete overview, the full framework, 15 proven methods. No theory and no motivation. Real tactics backed by data and tested in real photography businesses. By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly where to focus your effort based on your niche, your market, and your current situation. Because here's the reality. The photography industry in the United States alone is worth over $13 billion. There are roughly 243,000 photography businesses competing for clients, and employment is projected to grow through 2032. The market isn't shrinking, it's crowded. Being talented is no longer enough. Most photographers experience feast or famine cycles because they only market when they are desperate. And by the time you need clients, it's already too late. Client acquisition works on a delay. The inquiry you get today is the result of visibility you built weeks or months ago. So let me show you the structure. Everything that actually works when it comes to getting photography clients fits into 5 buckets. Inside those 5 buckets are 15 proven methods. I'm going to walk you through all of them briefly so you see the full landscape. Then, in the following episodes, we'll go deep into each major area. And if at any point you're thinking, I want this organized into a system I can actually use, that's exactly what the Elite Success Accelerator is built for. ESA takes these same 15 methods and turn them into a clear, repeatable framework based on your niche and stage. You can join ESA for free. The free level gives you access to the foundational framework most photographers never get, plus a visibility roadmap and a 7-day content plan built specifically for photographers. The link is in the description. All right, let's get into the framework. Bucket number 1 is visibility. This is about how people find you in the first place. If the right people can't find you, nothing else matters. Method 1 is Google search and local visibility. This is when someone actively looks for a photographer and types something like wedding photographer Los Angeles. If you don't show up, you don't exist to them. Method number 2 is content that ranks. Blog posts and pages that answer real questions clients are already asking, like locations, pricing, timelines, and planning advice. This isn't about posting sessions, it's about being discoverable. Method 3 is platforms and directories. Places like Google Business Profile or wedding directories where clients are already comparing options. You're not convincing them to search, you're deciding whether you are present. That's visibility. Bucket 2 is trust. This is why someone feels safe reaching out. Once someone finds you, they immediately ask, can I trust this person? Method 4 is portfolio. Not how impressive it is technically, but how clearly it communicates what you actually sell. Focus beats variety every single time. Method 5 is your website experience. Clear messaging, clear next steps, no confusion. Most photography websites look great and convert terribly. Method 6 is social proof. Reviews, testimonials, client logos, real signals that other people trusted you and were happy they did. Clients simply don't want to be first. That's trust. Bucket 3 is demand generation. This is how opportunities are created. This is where photographers either wait or win. Method 7 is active outreach. You initiate contact with brands, planners, venues, or partners. It's uncomfortable at first, but it works when done professionally. Method 8 is inbound marketing. You build visibility so clients come to you over time through SEO, content, and social presence. It's slower upfront, but very powerful long term. Method 9 is relationships and referrals. Strategic partnerships with people who already work with your ideal clients. One strong relationship here can outperform months of posting online. That's demand generation. Bucket 4 is conversion. This is where money is made or lost. Method 10 is speed and responsiveness. How quickly and clearly you respond when someone reaches out. Waiting kills momentum. Method 11 is lead qualification. Not every inquiry deserves a proposal. Filtering for budget, timeline, and fit reduces stress and increases booking rates. Method 12 is pricing and positioning. Your prices tell clients who you are before you ever speak. Clarity attracts, confusion repels. That's conversion. Bucket 5 is retention and scale. This is about reducing future effort. This is the bucket most photographers build far too late. Method 13 is email and long-term visibility. Staying top of mind by creating nurture sequences so you're not starting from zero every season. Method 14 is reviews and referral systems. Not hoping clients talk about you, but making it easy and natural for them to do so. Method 15 is systems and automation. CRMs, follow-ups, templates, workflows. The things that keep your business running when you are busy shooting. That's retention and scale. Those are the 15 proven methods. Every consistently booked photography business uses some version of all of them. The difference is whether they are intentional or constantly reacting. This episode gave you the map. In the next episodes, we go deep into the execution layer. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.